Good morning. This is a day of more located here in Southern Alabama. Bringing you another video. Video that we're gonna do today is gonna be a new little accessory we just got in the mail. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna spin this camera around and let you take a look at what we got. So anyway, here's the box it came in. The box is in, rather. Go ahead and I've already unboxed this thing here and took a look at all the stuff, the goodies that are in it. And I caught myself trying to put it back in the packaging the way it came out. As you can see, they've done a real good job of boxing this thing up and putting all the necessary packing in here to keep it from getting damaged and everything. But what this is this a radio that's built in the console and already put together. So as you can see right here is the internal system right here that comes with it. We're gonna lay it over here to the side. Here's the part of the wire harness with the fuse with the bolts and nuts, the hardware you're gonna need to mount it. That comes along with it. Put that to the side. There's just some miscellaneous paperwork right here and stuff like that. We're gonna lay that over the side because we may need that. It looks like it may have some instructions in that right there. And as far as the unit that goes itself, we're gonna see if we can't get this thing out of here. Here's another little pack right here. Just right here. It's some more information. It even has a little remote control that comes with it. We're gonna lay that right over there. And as far as the unit goes itself, let's get it out of here. Get it dug out so you guys can see what it looked like. So you can see this thing was way up packed with the all the packing and stuff to keep it from getting damaged. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can unwrap this thing here with you guys and take a look and see what we got here. I'm gonna go ahead and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna shut this camera down here for just a second. I'll pause it and I'm gonna go ahead and unwrap this thing and then we'll let you take a look at it. We're back. We got this thing here all unwrapped here and got it laid up here where you can take a look at it. As of right now, it's actually laying upside down. Go ahead and spin it around, let you take a look at the back side of it. As you can see, the wiring harness and everything is already attached to it. Everything is already been put together inside of this unit. As far as everything being wired up, it's already pretty well what you would consider as being plug and play. Once you get this thing mounted to the roof, and whatever you're gonna put it in, whether it be a UTV or whether it be a golf cart or a tractor or as for myself, I'm gonna take it and put it in the little old Bobcat Mini X that I just purchased, and that's what I'm gonna be installing it in. So as you can see right here, let's see if I can get this thing here set up and turn around where you guys can look at it a little bit better. Okay, so as you can see right here, it's got both of your big speakers right here. It's got some lights right here on the bottom of it. It's got your little old tweeters up front. This is a Bluetooth radio that's installed in it. You have two switches on it, this blue one here and a red one there. Based on what the gentleman I talked to, his name was Jerry. Based on what he told me, if I remember correctly, this is supposed to be a master switch that controls the incoming power on the unit. And this red light over here controls these lights. So that if you got inside the cab or anything and you need some extra lighting to see something that you may have dropped on the floor or whatever, you can flick this red switch on, and then these lights here will come on and shine directly down on the floorboard. And other than that, that's about pretty well about it. The only thing that I noticed that I'm probably gonna have to do to this unit is I'm gonna have to drill a hole in each one of the corners, because the bolts that come with it, you got 4 bolts that come with it, so that you can go ahead and drill these here holes in here. And mine that way, or it got some type of it's got some little black sheet metal screws, and you can use those instead of the bolts. And say if your cab is like has 2 layers in it, you can use those sheet metal screws and mount this thing to that layer overhead. As far as my little Mini X, mine is a single layer top on it, which is a metal top. And what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and make me a template out of this piece of cardboard here. And I'm gonna go ahead and drill the holes through that roof on it, and put those bolts all the way through it, and put nuts on the back of it, and have them suspended like that. And then that way I can just take that thing and just take it and push it right up on all 4 bolts, and then put some more flat washers on it with nuts, and mount mine that way. It already has a fuse link back here in the back. Let's take a look at this here fuse here and screw it out and see what size fuse is in it. There's a fuse there, just a regular little glass fuse. I can't really tell you right offhand what size it is, because I can't see that well indoors in here. It may be in the instruction what size the fuse is, but if not, I'll remember, I'll take that fuse back out of it and look at it once I get outside, and I can go ahead and try and remember to let you know what size fuse that is in it. So anyway, let me shut the camera off just a second. I'm gonna pull this paperwork out here and see if I can find some more information on that fuse, and I'll be right back. And so, all right guys, so we're back, and I took this glass fuse back out of it. I went outside and looked at it in the daylight, and what I had to do was wind up taking my cell phone and zoom in on this thing, and it is a 10 amp fuse. The inline fuse itself, if you can see it, let's see if we can get a good close up of it. If you can see that there, it's a 10 amp fuse as well. This goes right next to the power source. In my case, it's gonna be right, connected directly up to the battery. So anyway, you're gonna actually have 2 fuses in line with this unit to help, prevent any kind of damage to the wiring itself, and also any damage to the radio system itself. Here are the 2 keys that come with it, in case you needed to take it out of the console for whatever reason. Here, this is the hardware that came with it, as far as all your bolts and nuts and screws for installation. Here is some paperwork and stuff right here that came with it. I'm trying to see. Here's some paperwork and stuff right here that came with it, where you can take a look at that stuff there. If you wanted to just kind of look at that kind of stuff there before you order it, that way you know what kind of radio system and stuff you got. Again, there's a remote that comes with it. This is what type of radio and everything that comes with it. Here's the information. If you wanted to actually call and talk to these people prior to ordering this thing, I ordered mine off of eBay. So there's the name of the company along with the phone number. They're located here in Selma, Alabama. The guy I talked to, a real nice guy. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of stroll down and see that information on here, as far as the information and instructions there for installing it and everything. And like I had said earlier, I hadn't read none of this, but based on what I had told you about the 2 different types of screws and bolts and nuts, that's the way you would go ahead and install this thing. Here's some more information right here that you guys may want to look at, and that might be helpful also, as far as you guys that's want to take a look at all that and read that information, you know, prior to you ordering one of these things. So anyway, like I said, these guys are located here in Alabama, up there in Selma, Alabama. Real nice people to talk to. So if you will, you're interested in one of these radio systems in around, and not sure where you go about ordering one, you have all the available information right now at your hand, where you can go ahead and give these people a call and actually talk to them, and they can go ahead and fill you in on any information that you need concerning this system. So I'm just going ahead and letting you take a look at what I got right now, as far as before the install, and at some time, some point today, I'm gonna go ahead and be installing this radio. So anyway, I'm gonna temporarily shut the camera down. I'm gonna step outside. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna be installing in. You guys just hold on. All right, we're back. So this is what I'm gonna be installing my radio in. Like I said, I'm gonna install mine's inside here. This is gonna be up here on a single overhead cab, and I'm gonna be drilling holes all the way through the cab and bringing those carriage bolts down through there. And once I get it mounted up like I wanted, I'm gonna go back up top and silicone over the top of those bolt heads, so I make sure I don't get any kind of rainwater or anything in there. And plus I'm gonna put this cover here back over it, and as you can see, this cover has a camouflage top and everything on here, and this is a real thick, pretty thick material, so that's gonna prevent any other kind of rainwater or whatever from getting on the bolts as well. So anyway, that's where we're at with this thing, and I just wanted to show you where I was going to be putting installing the radio console at. So anyway, that's going to do it for right now, and at some point in time today, we're going to go ahead and get out here, and we're going to try and go ahead and get this thing installed in this little Mini-X. You guys want to see that installment on it, if you will, be sure and stick to the channel. And we're going to go ahead and film the whole entire installation on this radio console. So with that being that, we're going to leave it right there. It's going to be Liddell Moore, located down here in southern Alabama, with brush hogging and the dirty South. Y'all take care, and thanks for watching.